Peace. What's good, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. NXT for June the 7th, 2022 was a pretty okay episode. So we kicked the show off with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Hayes cut a really good promo, basically saying that he is the gold, that dreams chase him and not the other way around. And Trick Williams hyped up Hayes like he usually does. Then he was interrupted by Santos Escobar. Solo said basically he got next, and Trick Williams stood up and said, "Nah, brother, that ain't gonna happen, my dude. Whatever agreement you had with Cameron Grimes, that's null and void. You know, things are different now." And then out comes Grayson Waller to then hype up Hayes, and he basically made fun of Solo, saying, "Look, you have no one to help you out. You know, I don't care about your brothers or your cousin or your aunt or your uncle, whatever. I don't care about that." You know, that was some pretty good shit right there. And then Solo basically started fighting off all three, but he succumbed to the numbers. Then, moving on to the first match of the night. Oh my God. Josh Briggs and Von Wagner. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh my God, really? Both are awful. Von Wagner needs a character. So basically, Briggs used the cast from Jensen. He whacked him, and then he hit a clothesline for the 1, 2, 3. Who cares? This is just a waste of my time. I really didn't care. It's nonsensical. Get Von Wagner a fucking character. Get him a fucking character. We had the family, Tony D'Angelo, Stacks, and 2 Dimes. They were whipped around by Santos and his boys, the rest of Legado del Fantasma. And D'Angelo told Escobar, "That's a nice suit, but you got to get ready for action. I got an opponent for you tonight." And so his opponent is going to be Nathan Frazier. I love his fucking theme song. Frazier has a badass theme song. Just wanted to say that. And then the two proceeded to have a match. A really good match. Escobar was completely degraded to all hell by D'Angelo. It was like some really good shit. He's like, "All right, man, you're gonna switch up your wrist locks. They're boring. You've got to stop doing toothpaste suicidas," and shit like that. So it was really good stuff right there. In the end, 2 Dimes tossed in a crowbar, and Escobar declined it, said, "No, I don't need it." And then that allowed Frazier to secure the victory with the Phoenix Splash. And hopefully this feud can come to a head at the Great American Bash, being a 6-man tag. Loser leaves NXT like a false count anywhere. Hopefully we'll get that. Hopefully. But Nathan Frazier needs a character. I like his stuff, but he needs a character. Moving on. We had Bron Breakker out next. He got a really good promo. It says that he finally conquered his demons in Joe Gacy, and said that he loves NXT, and he wants this place to be fun. So a generic promo. Then he wanted to see who stepped up next. Then we heard Apollo. Man, that was fucking awesome. So Apollo comes out, gets a great standing ovation. Looks like $1 million. Apollo has basically found a new lease on life. He loves it. cut a really passionate promo, said that he's glad to be back, said that he left way too early, but he's going to make up for lost time, and he's back to accomplish some things that he wasn't able to accomplish the first time, and he wants to come back and make history. He then shakes Breakker's hand and says that in due time we'll make history. So I love this. I really, really did love this. This is great to have Apollo back. You know, he was a guy that had all the tools, but he just floundered on the main roster. He just recently had a good run last year and back in 2020. So just 2 years ago and last year, he just started, to get what he finally deserved. Like, he finally deserves to be there. Years prior, he was just a basic job guy. You know what I'm saying? So he's ditched the accent. He ditched Commander Aziz, and I'm digging this. Then we had the finals of the Women's Breakout Tournament. Roxanne Perez versus Tiffany Stratton. Really good little match. In the end, Perez wins via the code red, which I fucking hate because everybody uses the damn move. It's annoying as shit. Then Cora Jade comes out. The two embrace. Mandy comes out along with the rest of Toxic. Mandy berates and belittles Perez. Perez then hits Rose. There's a brawl that ensues. Indy Hartwell comes out to make the save. And next week it'll be a 6-woman tag match. Toxic Attraction taking on Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, and Indy Hartwell. So that should be fun. I do believe that Perez will defeat Mandy, more than likely at the Great American Bash. Then hopefully we can start a feud between Perez and Cora Jade, with Cora Jade being the heel. That gives them something to do. I don't think she's going to go after the NXT Women's Tag Titles. It just doesn't seem right to me. Then we had Pretty Deadly taking on Andre Chase. But prior to that match, Bodie Haywood was taken out by Pretty Deadly. But Pretty Deadly, they win via the spilled milk. Pretty Deadly needs to be on the main roster. Then we had Alba Fire taking on Tatum Paxley. Alba Fire wins via the Swanton Bomb. And then she was attacked post-match by Last Legend. Oh my god. Then we had the main event. Apollo Crews and Solo Sikoa taking on Cameron Grimes and Grayson Waller. A really fun TV match here. In the end, Apollo picks up the win via the spinning sit-up powerbomb for the 3. And Solo and Crews, they stand tall. Forgot to mention, there was a backstage segment involving Joe Gacy. He now has, the Druids are now known as the Jot, or whatever. And they're going to have a match next week. So they're making their debut. Also, Fabian Eichner, a.k.a. Giovanni Da Vinci, makes his debut next week, which is fine. So, this was an okay little episode of NXT, man. It was alright, Oh, then also there was an interaction with the Creeds. They interacted with Blade and NFA, and then they embraced them. They gave them high fives. Roddy then proceeded to belittle the Creeds. So I think we'll probably get a match involving the Creeds and Roddy and Damon Kemp. I think that'll happen. I think that the Creeds will probably get taken out by Roddy and Damon. probably get taken out next week, and to start that heel turn for Roddy and Damon Kemp. You know, start that inner turmoil and tension between the faction. So that would be fine. So, on that note, thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my videos. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Alright.